Today, we will learn how to use the absence management system for electronic paid time off requests. This system allows employees to submit time off requests electronically instead of the previous paper form system. In this training, we will cover how to access absence management, how to use absence management, important factors to consider during use. Important to note, employees paid on an hourly, bi-weekly basis track their absences in Workforce and will not use absence management. In absence management, employees may view current paid time off balances, project future accrual balances, enter absence requests, and view their own absence history. To begin with absence management, you will need to log in to the Oracle eBusiness Suite. Enter your Ohio ID and password to get started. Once in the program, click on My Personal Information to expand, then click Absence Management. To view your current paid time off accrual balances, click on the PTO Balances tab. In Absence Management, on the Absence Summary tab, you may view and verify your absence history. It also shows planned absences waiting for feedback from a supervisor. If you are planning for future time off, the PTO Balances tab is also where you can project future accrual balances. If you select a future effective date, and click Go, your projected balances will display. Balances displayed will include totals as of the last pay date prior to the effective date you entered. Any planned hours between now and the effective date you entered will be subtracted, and the remaining balance will display under Net Available. To enter a request for paid time off, click the Create Absence button on the Absence Summary tab and complete the form. We will come back to this later. There are two statuses for an absence: planned or confirmed. A planned absence request can replace whatever process your unit uses to request time off in advance, whereas a confirmed absence replaces the paper form submitted to University Human Resources. A planned absence will occur in the future. As a result, you enter the absence details prior to the absence. When you enter a planned absence, the system looks at the start date to see if you have enough time accrued. If you do not have sufficient time accrued, the system will display an error message. If you do have sufficient time, your planned absence request will route to your supervisor for approval. Following an approved planned absence, you must log in to the system and change it to confirmed. A confirmed absence is one that has already occurred. You enter the absence details when you return to work. Example number 1. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. When I get back in the office, I will change my planned absence to confirmed. Example number 2. I was sick yesterday, so when I get back to the office, I will enter the absence as confirmed. I will not need to change anything because it was not planned. Let's take a look how to work with these requests. First, we will enter a planned absence request. Back in My Personal Information, let's go to Absence Management. Click on Create Absence. Then we're going to select an absence status. Let's click on Planned. Make sure to select an absence type. In Absence Management, specifying a reason for absence is optional. You may include a reason if you wish to convey your intent for time off to your supervisor or for your own records. In the duration fields, click the calendar icons to select the start date and end date. Under duration hours, personal time should be requested in 1 hour increments. All other time may be requested to the second decimal place. If this is an FMLA applicable event, fill out the appropriate box. Here you may select N for no or Y for yes. If you select yes, you must also specify an FMLA reason. The comments field should only contain work-related information. If you are requesting less than 8 hours, you should include details pertaining to the time of your request. Comments should never contain details regarding medical conditions, diagnoses, or treatments. Click on Next, and then Submit to make it an official planned absence. Now let's change planned request to confirmed. Following the date of an approved planned absence, you must log into the system and change it to confirmed. If you fail to do so, you will receive an email reminder within 24 hours of your absence. On the Absence Summary tab, you can view and verify your absence history. In your absence summary, any planned absences will display. You have these options. You can update, confirm, or delete. Confirm, following an approved planned absence, you must change it to confirmed. If the duration or duration hours of your original request changed, you can modify it here. Click Next to review. Then, by clicking Submit, it will send to your supervisor to make it an official confirmed absence. When you submit a request for paid time off or modify an existing request, the system will automatically route the request to your supervisor for approval. You and your supervisor will continue to receive email notifications throughout the process to stay updated. This process is called workflow. In absence management, there are 5 types of absence: parental pilot, personal days admin, sick presidential appointment, unpaid absence, vacation presidential appointment. Specific questions pertaining to unpaid absence and the parental pilot should be directed to University Human Resources Employee Service Center. The intent of FMLA is to allow employees to balance their work and family life by taking reasonable leave for FMLA-eligible family and medical reasons. FMLA may be used for personal or family illness of over 3 days. FMLA has a separate process that, if approved, should be completed prior to submitting an FMLA request in absence management. All questions pertaining to FMLA should be directed to University Human Resources Employee Service Center. Now that we have covered the basics, you can get started with absence management. Today, we covered how to access absence management, how to use absence management, and important factors to consider during use. If you would like more detailed information, visit the PTO section of the Human Resources Benefits website. There, you will see absence management training videos, as well as detailed user instruction guides, FAQs, and a quick start guide for you and your employees. If you have questions, please contact the University Human Resources Employee Service Center. Thank you.